What's up? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It is the Christmas season. Happy holidays to you guys. Happy football holidays to you guys. Matter of fact, happy gridiron Christmas or gridiron holidays to you guys. You know, of course, this is Saturday. This is the last game of the actually, last Saturday was the last game. Well, let me introduce myself first off. I am Bernard King, your host of MyGridironFace. Welcome to the MyGridironFace show. This is where, I come on Saturdays, particular to give college football scores, commentaries, highlights, things of that nature. So, this is the Saturday show. It's 11:58. It's almost midnight. I said I'll go live. Woo, I didn't know it's going to last that long, though. But this is Championship Saturday for college football. A couple of championship games that are going on. I'm not doing like top 25. I ain't gotta worry about that. Matter of fact, I'm cutting it in half. I'm gonna do top 12 or might as well say top 12. What it is that very exciting day in college football. Very exciting day in college football. Of course, we had the MAC West. It's the Mountain West Championship. The Athletic Atlantic Championship, if I'm not mistaken. American Athletics Championship, the Mountain West Championship, the Big 12 Championship, Big 10 Championship, SEC Championship, and the ACC Championship. So, a lot of championship games going on this weekend. A lot of teams, a lot of top teams. I know like 3 of the top 5 teams. Texas, Penn State falling, MSU falling. So a lot of I would say a lot of excuse me. Got to sneeze. I'm sleepy, y'all. But a lot of teams that are being moved around. A lot of teams losing. Georgia with the exciting Georgia-Texas game, which is probably the game of the weekend. And secondly, the Big Ten, they went down to the wire. Also, the SEC. I'm sorry, ACC. SMU and Clemson. SMU coming back. I thought Clemson was gonna run away with that thing, but actually Clemson wound up winning the ACC championship game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to these scores. I'm gonna go ahead and get to these predicaments. Who gonna go where? Who gonna make it? Who ain't gonna make it? These 8 large bids. We know some teams who won their conference today probably gonna get some at-large bids, maybe some first-round buys. So it's gonna be very interesting. Well, no. My bad. I don't want to speak on that right now because right now we don't know anything. I give a prediction on it, but we won't know anything until 12 noon or about 12:30 tomorrow. The show comes on at noon, if I'm not mistaken. And so come tomorrow evening, or no, tomorrow afternoon, everybody will know where everybody is. Of course, with Georgia, Oregon winning, they're probably gonna get first round buys. Maybe Boise State, maybe Clemson, maybe get the first round bye, or maybe Notre Dame may get. No, they probably get a home playoff game. But let me go get to these scores real quick, though, man. My bad, wrong one. I'm tripping. Let me hit it. Okay, all right, it's already up. Let me hit the refresh button real quick. Let me interact with this thing real quick. So let's go ahead and go on down here, y'all. Army and Tulane, man. The American Athletic Championship. Tulane 14, Army 35. Tulane, Damian Mensah, 209 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Again, don't know interceptions. Mekhi Hughes, 66 yards rushing for Tulane. Mario Williams, 109 yards receiving from Tulane, 1 touchdown. And Alex Bowman, 24 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And no sacks from Tulane. But the Army Black Knights, they came up in here, taking care of business, y'all. Bryson Daly, guess what, y'all? He got 17 yards passing, no touchdowns. No passing touchdowns, but guess what, though? 126 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. Kanye Udo, 158 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And the Army got 1 sack, but guess what? Congratulations to the Army. Congratulations to the Army, to the Armed Forces, for that matter. Y'all got the energy for the 2024 college football season, man. Y'all really do, man. Y'all went out here handling business, doing y'all thing. Yeah, y'all really, hold on. You guys are really, yeah, our Army, and you know the Army and Navy game is next week too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that there's the annual Army and Navy game next week too. So, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Dismiss. Yeah. So yeah, Army Navy game next week. Congratulations to the Army. They got Navy next week. Big time game of the year. You know, 125th meeting between those two guys. But moving on to Boise State, UNLV, Ashton Genty, Heisman hopeful. He showed out last night. Handling his business. But anyway, UNLV. Oh yeah, my bad. This was the Mountain West Championship too, for last night in Boise, Idaho. UNLV 7, Boise State 21. Hodge Malik Williams from UNLV, 110 yards passing, 1 interception, no touchdowns. And Greg Burrell, 47 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, which was basically the only score that UNLV had, and they got 1 sack last night. But check this out though, man. Boise State, Maddox Matton, 158 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no interception. And also, he got a rushing touchdown as well. Ashton Genty, 209 yards rushing. Ooh, that boy came through, put up numbers on bang. Okay, 1 touchdown. Now, Latrell Caples, 1 touchdown receiving. But guess what? Boise State, man, Boise State, 6 sacks. Listen, let me tell y'all something real quick. This is just my opinion on the whole thing. In my opinion, I think Boise State, Arizona State, I'm not here to say that nobody should be scared of them, but a team like Boise State and Boise State and Arizona State, they are like the dark horses of this CFP, college football playoff. They are the dark horses because you gotta realize, understand. Yeah, even though the strength of schedule, they don't play the teams like a Big Ten or maybe Big 12 or SEC. Ooh, definitely SEC and the ACC. But they are a dark horse. There's some type teams you cannot take them. Well, you know, the playoffs, everything is amped up. You know, everything maximizes in the playoff. But at the same time, I do believe that Boise State, I would feel like, is a dark horse in this college football playoff. Boise State gonna sneak up. I'll put it to you like this: Boise State and Arizona State, they probably gonna wind up sneaking up, beating. They're gonna wind up sneaking up. They're gonna wind up sneaking up and beating some teams, and they're gonna beat them on the road too. So that's just my opinion. I think Boise State and Arizona State, they're gonna wind up beating some teams that we like. Wait, Boise State beat them? Yeah. So yeah, there's some sneaky teams right there. I think those are black horse teams, if you ask me right here. But congratulations to the Boise State Broncos. Y'all got the energy for the 2024 season. Congrats. I'm moving on up to Arizona State, 45. Iowa State, 19. Oh man, this was like, I don't think this wasn't even a matchup right here. This was crazy about it. But Iowa State, 19. Again, Boise State, 45. Rocco Beck from Iowa State, 214 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yep, definitely that. And also with Jalen Noel, 64 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Carson Hansen, 1 yard receiving, 1 yard receiving, 1 yard touchdown. That was crazy. Jaden Higgins from Iowa State, 115 yards receiving, but no touchdowns. And guess what? They only got 1 sack. But Arizona State, the Sun Devils, them boys came up. Stan Levet, 219 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and also with a rushing touchdown as well with 33 yards rushing. Cam Skateboat, they were my boy. They do what they do with that cool. Look, that's the only dude I know with a cool last name for a nickname. Skateboat. Yeah, Cam Skateboat, 170 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Man, that boy put up them numbers. And guess what? He got 38 yards receiving and a receiving touchdown as well. Xavier Guillory, 29 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. And also, They got no sacks. They ain't really need no sacks because the boys put up points on them things. And congrats to the Sun Devils, Arizona State Sun Devils. Man, y'all got the energy. I don't know who y'all gonna be playing tomorrow. Well, we're gonna find out who they're gonna be playing tomorrow. And also, this was the Dr. Pepper Big 12 Championship too. So let me go ahead and add that in there too as well. So that was the Dr. Pepper Big 12 Championship. Congratulations to you guys. Y'all got the energy. Moving on up to Clemson and LCMU. I thought Clemson was gonna run away with that thing for a minute. Clemson back in the hunt. They won. They are the ACC. This was the ACC championship at Atlantic Coast Conference championship game, and Clemson came through again. And with Clemson winning this game, they might not. That may knock Alabama out that top 12. But I get that in a minute. But Cade Klubnik, he went clubbing again. Yeah, he went clubbing tonight for Clemson. 262 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. And he don't need all that. Brian Westcott Jr., 143 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, and Jayden Bringingstool, 20 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, and also Clemson with 2 sacks as well. SMU and looked like they're going to pull away with it. They came back and tied the game though. Kevin Jennings, 310 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and also go ahead and add a rushing touchdown to that as well. Rashard Smith, 113 yards rushing, no touchdown. Now, Roger Daniels Jr., 1 touchdown. Matthew Hipner, 1 touchdown. And Rashard Smith, 1 touchdown. All receivers from SMU. They came back and they got 3 sacks. 3 sacks tonight. But one of them, Clemson came in, handled business, and congratulations to the Clemson Tigers. Y'all got the energy. Clemson may wind up getting an at-large bid, if I'm not mistaken, because they are the ACC champion. I think they get it at-large. I think they get a home playoff game. I don't know how that thing rolls. But moving on up, man. Congrats to the Clemson Tigers. Y'all got the energy. I'm gonna get to that Georgia and that. I'm gonna get the Georgia Texas game last. I'm gonna say that one last for last. That was the game of the weekend right there, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was the game of championship Saturday. I'm gonna go to this Big Ten championship game first. The Penn State Nittany Lions, number 3 Penn State, 37. Number 1 Oregon, number 1 team in the country. Ain't lost a game yet all year. Undefeated. The only undefeated team in college football, really. Well, the only undefeated, I think, my team of the top 25, if I'm not mistaken. But Oregon Ducks, 45. They came in, handled business as usual with the Oregon. They out there quacking. Drew Eller, 226 yards for Penn State, 226 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Now, Katron Allen, 124 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Nicholas Singleton, 105 yards rushing, no touchdown. Andrew Eller with 54 yards rushing with a touchdown as well. Guess what? Penn State rushing, 292 yards rushing, man. Ooh! They came in, hey, I'm not gonna lie. The number, Penn State looked real good on paper though. 292 yards passing, rushing, 226 yards receiving. Now, Harrison Wallace, Nicholas Singleton, of course, a running back, Amari Evans, all with the receiving touchdowns as well. Tyler Warren with just 84 yards receiving, but no touchdowns, which is pretty cool. So it don't matter. Penn State, they actually put up a good fight. But Oregon, way too much. Dylan Gabriel, Heisman Trophy hopeful. He going to New York next week. I think it's next week after. I think he go to New York next week. Him, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, all of them going to be in New York, though they're relatively Heisman hopefuls. But Dylan Gabriel, 283 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no interception. Jordan James, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. Guess what? Tez Johnson, 181 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Kenyon Sadiq, 30 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Terrence Ferguson, 30 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Now, Oregon, man, look. Oregon's defense, they only got 1 sack and put up 45 points. Man, they just ran all over them boys, man. But congrats to the Oregon Ducks. Y'all got that energy, man. This is crazy. The Oregon Ducks, you guys definitely got the energy. Oregon, they're gonna be coasting through. More than likely, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get the first round bye. Hey, you ain't lost a game. Look, you beat Ohio State. You pretty much ran through your whole conference. and winning games left and right. So Oregon, go get a first round bye. I'm gonna get that in a minute. But let me go ahead and get back to this other game. But the Georgia and Texas, man. Check this out. Georgia and Texas. Now, fun fact. Hold on, let me say this to y'all real quick. Now y'all see the score. Georgia 22, and the game went into overtime too. But hold on, let me get out a fun fact real quick. Now, typically, in the SEC, well, you want in football within itself, but I know in the SEC, it's one thing to beat one team 2 years in a row. To do it twice in 1 year, it's very hard and unheard of. It's like, this is crazy. Now, check this out. The last team to beat Texas twice in one season was Texas A&M, and who they played last week. That happened back in 1909. You talking about it's been 115 years. This is how rare it is. I would say I can't speak for college football within itself. I know in the SEC, it's very hard to beat the team twice within the SEC. Twice in 1 year. Forget 2 years in a row. I've seen 2 years in a row. But to have it for twice in one season, that's crazy right there. You talking about Texas too. And you know what's crazy about it is that the same thing that happened in the last game at the beginning, like 6 weeks ago, same thing that happened today. Georgia just relatively outplayed Texas. Quentin Ewers, 7 sacks last time. This time Georgia got 6 sacks on them. So that defense of Georgia, they just came in and banged it on out. And I'm surprised at the game. I mean, they had Texas winning by 2.5 points or something like that. That was the line, but the game went into overtime, so it was a very classic game. Let me go ahead and get into these stats real quick. So Georgia 22, number two being the number 2 team in the country. Texas 19. Garner Stock 71 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Carson Beck getting hurt. I think in the middle. No, at the end of the first half. Yeah, he got a real elbow problem. I'll get to that situation in a minute. Travis Etienne, 94 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, which is relatively on the deciding factor of that game. He did get the touchdown in overtime. Pretty much mostly field goal games. Georgia with 6 sacks again. They came in and did a number on Quentin Ewers. And also, Georgia had some other injuries too. Texas Longhorns, 19. Quentin Ewers, okay? 358 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. DeAndre Moore, 114 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Matthew Golden, 162 yards, no touchdowns. But he did get up a lot of yards. Only three. Look. Texas Longhorns, 3 sacks. Congratulations to the Georgia. My bad. This was the SEC championship game. So, Go Dogs, that's my team. Congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. Y'all got the energy. It was 2024. You definitely had the energy. But I'm gonna get to the playoff rankings in a minute. So here's my deal. It's a very concerning things that are going on in the UGA. Carson Beck getting hit violent. Well, he got hit real bad on that on that throw at the end of the first half. It was almost like 2 or 3 seconds left on the clock. But Georgia, he wound up finding the fact that he got hit, wound up finding the ball. Texas recovered the ball. I don't know who it was. Some defensive lineman. I know it was a big old dude who got the ball. And he ran the ball back. He got tackled, tried to pitching it back. They kept pitching back to each other. Then Georgia finally recovered the ball on the pitch back on the interception. A wild first half, but Carson Beck in particular, his arm was messed up. He couldn't grip the football. It's been said, been reported he couldn't grip the football. Georgia getting by with the first round bye. The punter, he wound up getting a knee injury as well. Knees buckled up under him. So you talking about 2 significant injuries. The quarterback and the punter getting hurt. Travis Etienne, Travis Etienne, he played all right today. I mean, it still had to, still have those that particular rib injury. Nate Frazier stepping up, Cass Jones stepping up, and Dan Jackson. Is number 17 Dan Jackson from the UGA Bulldogs? Dan Jackson. Oh man, Dan Jackson he played today. Dude got an NFL future. But Georgia, I think that Georgia with the first one. Okay, now I'm going to get into my first round buys. I think Boise State probably gonna get the first round bye. Clemson, they get the home playoff game, or they get the automatic. Clemson gets an automatic bid because they won the ACC. Now SMU is at the. I think SMU, Miami, Alabama, they are at the mercy of the college football playoff committee. But Georgia, Oregon, SMU. Let me look at my notes again. Georgia, Oregon. Clemson, Georgia, Oregon, Clemson, all those are conference champions, and Boise State. They're probably going to wind up there. They're going to get playoff games. Now, what happens in the ranking? Let me go ahead and go to my rankings real quick. Put my rankings up real quick. There it is, right there. Let me hit this very quick. Now, here's the deal. All right. Now, Oregon, we know they won today, so they're going to get it. Texas lost. Penn State lost. They probably going to drop to. I think Notre Dame moves up to number 2, or Georgia moves up to number 2. I think Notre Dame moves up to number 3. Yeah, so I do like Oregon. Now this is what we got for right now. Oregon number 1, Texas they lost, Penn State lost. Georgia's moving up number 2, maybe number 3. Maybe Notre Dame move up to number 2. But Georgia, between Notre Dame and Georgia, they'll probably move up number 2 and 3. Ohio State moves up to number 4. Okay, now Tennessee moves up to number 5. Texas go down to number 6, Penn State number 7, SMU, they're probably going to drop to number, I think SMU, they're probably going to drop to, SMU probably going to drop to number 12. I honestly think SMU probably going to drop to number 12. Miami and Alabama, oh my God. See, I don't know where to put nobody right now because Clemson winning, so that's going to knock either Alabama or Miami up out of there. So we don't know what's gonna go where. And then guess what? Arizona State won. So now you got a Clemson and Arizona State. So the fact that they won, they're gonna move up. They're probably gonna knock out Alabama. Now I'm looking at this whole thing. They're probably gonna knock out Alabama and SMU. I think SMU and Alabama, I think they're gone. They're just my opinion. I think SMU and Alabama, those teams are going to be gone out the top 12. They probably get a New Year's bowl. They get a little good bowl or whatever, but they're not going to get a playoff game. So the fact that Alabama lost to 2 unranked teams, Miami loses against an unranked team. 2 unranked teams. So Alabama and Miami, they may very well be up out of there. I think SMU, you gotta, I don't know about SMU, but they did lose against Clemson. They lost the championship game, and they got an extra game though. And they almost, and you know what? Not that it was a bad loss. I just think that, in my opinion, that SMU, I don't know. It depends on who the committee. It depends on how the committee feels tomorrow. I just feel like I think Alabama and Miami is gone because the fact that Clemson beat SMU, that put Alabama out. So Alabama and Miami may be out. Miami, I know they're probably gonna be out because SMU, you cannot put Alabama, you cannot put Miami above SMU. Because SMU, the game that they did lose, I think they lost to, let me look at my notes here real quick. Other than the games that they got already, SMU, let me see their schedule real quick. SMU, okay. They lost against BYU in the beginning of the year. So they won a bad game that they lost. I mean, even though they lost, but BYU was like a top 10 team at the time. So I would say it wasn't like a good loss or a quality loss. It's just one of those losses where it was a loss with strength. I would just say a defeat with strength. So it was like a Vanderbilt beating Alabama or Oklahoma beating Alabama. I'm just being dead serious about it. So now Tennessee, I get Alabama with that one. That was just a tough matchup. They just a clash of the Titans relative to Alabama losing to Tennessee. But those two losses, I think those two losses killed Alabama with them losing to Vanderbilt and also losing to Oklahoma. So I think that SMU, they're probably drop out. They're probably gonna be at the teeter. SMU, I think they'll probably be at the number 12 spot. If the college football playoff, if the committee had favor, they'd be at the top 12 spot. Let me go back to this real quick because Clemson winning that conference, they get the at-large bid. Arizona State, Big 12, they get an at-large bid too. So these conference champions are between Clemson and Arizona State, they're at-large. So they're gonna get those bids. So it's like I said, I don't know if hold on. I don't know if SMU can sneak up in there. Hold on. And we already know Ohio State was going to go. So I think that maybe no. I can't say Ole Miss. I can't necessarily say South Carolina. Somebody, you know what? I think a surprise is going to happen tomorrow or later on today. It's the day now. Just in my opinion, I'm not even going to try to predict this whole thing. I'm hearing projections and things of that nature are supposed to take place. A lot of people have predictions that are going on relative to who's gonna go where, but it's hold on, sorry y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of hearsay, she say, and all that old crazy stuff. But like I said, a lot of predictions and things like that are going to be going on tomorrow. We're gonna have to see what's gonna go on, what's gonna go down. We don't know who's gonna do what. So the committee, it's something definitely going to be talked about tomorrow. Well, today, later on, because it is in the midnight hour. But I am going to be doing a live stream tomorrow anyway. I'm going to be talking about that too. So I'll be talking about that and also, hold on. I'm also going to be talking. I'm also going to be talking about that. Talking about this tomorrow. Once I see everything with how everything is going to go. So I'm looking at this is according to CBS Sports right now. Okay. Here. Okay. This is what they're saying. Okay, with the quarterfinals. Okay. Now, Oregon, Georgia, Arizona State, Boise State. Okay. Now, here's the deal. All these teams are projected first round byes. Oregon, Georgia, Arizona State, and Boise State. So now that we gotten what we gotten, so the thing is that the playoffs begin on January 20th, right? Winners 8 and 9. No, they got the winner. So seeds 8 and 9 play each other. 7 and 10 play each other. 5 and 12 play each other. 6 and 12 play each other. 6 and 11 play each other. I'm sorry. So that's what's going to be the crazy part about it. Now, here's the first round. This is the projection. Look, I'm only reading the projections. I just pulled this off of CBS. Now, the projections. On December 20th, Texas will play Clemson. Ooh, that might be a good one right there. Texas will play Clemson in Texas. Now, Ohio State plays Tennessee. Ooh, Penn State playing Alabama. Oh shit! And it's playing Penn State. That's a projected first round pick. Notre Dame playing Indiana. Now, whoever plays now here's the deal. The winner between the Texas and the Clemson game, they play Arizona State. It don't man. The winner who wins, the person who plays who wins between Ohio State and Tennessee plays Oregon. Penn State, Alabama play Boise State. Golly. I hate it for Boise State. It don't matter. Boise State gonna win. They gonna beat Boise State. No, Indiana gonna beat Georgia. I think, look, here's my deal. I got a feeling that Oregon gonna lose. Georgia gonna win. If it goes like it's gonna go. Georgia gonna win. Boise State gonna lose. Oregon gonna lose. Arizona State, I don't know about that one. I think Georgia's probably gonna win out. Win out. They'll probably be the only team to win their home game with Georgia's gonna be the only team that win to get it. That'll be the first round bye team that win out of all these games. Because everybody else, Arizona State, Clemson, Texas, they ain't not gonna go for that. Oregon, they gonna lose. I already said Oregon probably lose this game anyway. They probably gonna lose second round anyway. They ain't really they play somebody, but they ain't really play nobody with physicality like that. Because Ohio State, well, no, they've already played. I think Tennessee's gonna beat Ohio State. So I'm thinking Oregon probably beat Ohio State. Alabama, Boise State, Penn State. Penn State, Alabama. Whoever wins that game gotta play Boise State. Boise, y'all done, bruh. I hate to say it. If it's gonna be what it is. So that's gonna be the first round. This was first round. Cool. Let me say it to you one more time. This is the projection. It ain't that fact. It's just projections, right? Projections. Texas playing Clemson. Okay, that's the first round. This December 20th or 21st. Another one, December 20th or 21st. Ohio State playing Tennessee. Guess what? They're playing up in Ohio. They're playing in the Horseshoe. That's gonna be a rocking game right there. Another game, Penn State, Alabama. They're gonna be playing at Penn State. So that's a home game. Now Notre Dame and Indiana. I think Notre Dame. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one there too. So that's the first round bye. This projected first round bye. We won't know anything until, like I said, about 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna be on here about 5, maybe 6:30 or 7 o'clock because the NFL coming on tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a college show. This is gonna be college and NFL put together tomorrow. It's a special show. I may start around maybe 6:30, maybe 7, because I know another game comes on at it's a Sunday night game. So I with you guys on the time tomorrow. I'm gonna send out a text. Just take me out on a text. But that's my show for tonight, man. I don't want to keep y'all long. It's been a long day. I've been up since 5:45, maybe 5 o'clock this morning or yesterday morning. So I got the Z's. You see me yawning and all that good stuff. I just thought I'd get on here, try to finish this thing out. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. If your team's won, y'all got the energy. If not, hey, listen. Just pray. Look, get on your knees and pray to God tonight. Go to church in the morning. Go down front. Ask for prayers. That the CFP, that God find favor with the CFP to put your team in there. I'm just saying. That's probably the only hope I can tell you. I don't know if God gonna get. I don't know if God gonna have anything to do with this though. But it don't hurt to try. But that's my show for tonight, y'all. See y'all later. Peace out. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Okay? I'm doing college and NFL. I'm doing a joint show tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on the college too long or too much. I'm particularly gonna be focused on the NFL, but I am gonna have some college in there because the playoffs are beginning. And also, I'm coming up with some brand new material. I just want to put that out there. I'm working on some things right now, so I'm gonna have some little goodies for y'all real soon. Can't really say. I'm just gonna give them away. I'm gonna do something for y'all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for 2024 season. This is my first year doing it. I'll be doing it again next year. This next year, 2025. Man, it's really gonna be good then. But I'm